What's up, y'all? It's Cecil West, Beyond the Harmony.com, back again with the one and only
Jonathan Lippe.
And this is what you've all been waiting for. It's been in my comments, it's been in my DMs, it's been on the Facebook, the Instagram. Hasn't been the Twitter because you guys don't give me that much Twitter love, but it's been everywhere consistently over and over. The question of, when are you guys gonna review the mantra? John,
Gotta give them. They want that mantra. Where's that mantra review?
they said, yo, we want to hear your take on the mantra. I feel like we owe it to Blais. I feel like we owe it to Bizzy. So here we are, Bizzy Bone 2020, the motherfucking mantra, Johnny. That's enough foreplay getting into it. We're gonna jump right in.
Because I see a lot of shows where Bizzy doesn't come out.
Little bitch now comes relevant. Let it rip, get a wicked, just zip it, shove that roof, Chris down your lips, bitch. Nigga, who shot ya? This Russian vodka. Pop, pop, my lows go dirty. Cause with this 30-30, I am 30 for 30. He stitch get millions. Bitch couldn't live in Cleveland.
Dude, yes, this is how you start the album. He comes in aggressive. He comes in like Bizzy.
It was like implying that we're building off of carbon monoxide and we're blending into the mantras. We're just getting right into the action. Boom, Bizzy's firing it. We had like that crept and we came sound effect.
That's where I was about to go.
Right off the bat, Blais is like hitting us with, hey, I know what y'all motherfuckers want.
This is what you're gonna get. The mantra picks up where carbon monoxide left off. The tone is set so good with YBND.
When Bizzy comes in, it's just like, boom. He came with the fire. It was a great way to start off the album. I'm giving it an 8.9. It's a great intro. It's one of Bizzy's best intro tracks on any of his albums.
Might be close to the same thing, the 8.5 range. Solid way to start. It gets everybody excited. If you're a Bone fan and you push play on this, there's no way that you're not linked in and synced in immediately.
Man, I can't believe this. I can't wait to hear what comes next.
Money and then I give it back. You a lie. I'ma get up with a nigga that's facts. Nigga that's facts. Most of these niggas said they wanna shoot you, but if in Hollywood they wanna screw you. People be thirsty, so they would let on the fans and forget them like they never knew you. Then you a fuck. This is that murderous niggas refer to.
When I heard Murder for Hire, I was like, we getting old Bizzy.
I was like, woo! You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. How is it? How is it possible? We resurrected the Bizzy.
The different layers too of Bizzy Bone.
So many different styles flexed on the song.
That's what made it good, was the varying styles and voices.
This was like that eternal shit that I wanted. I rated this 9.7. This might even like sneak into that potentially top 10 Bizzy tracks all time, in my opinion.
I felt like this rated really high as well. Murder for Hire started to invoke the feelings of the past. I gotta give it like an 8.7.
I could live with that. I still give it a 9.7 though.
Murder for Hire, taking it home. This is it. Drop the mic, Bizzy Bone. Tell everybody to suck your dick. You're the king.
Untouchable. Most of you hoes post pictures so you look fuckable. A lot of you niggas hate when they riot cause you comfortable. I bet if we got.
And the very first thing that comes to mind is he didn't hold it back for the album. It was an important topic. It was important for Bizzy. He made sure the song got out real quick. I thought that was great that he came with it as a single. I loved the little nod to first of the month with the wake up, wake up.
To be honest, like this track Black Milk was the most complete song on the album. I was thinking of Tupac Changes. It had a real mass appeal, and that's why I really respect the track. I give it a 9.
Dude, you're handing out these fucking 9s early.
This is a 9, dog. I'm telling you, this song is a complete song. You could play this to anybody. It's not even in the Bone world. It's his own thing. It's great to have it in his arsenal, in his catalog, to have a track like this.
It gets an 8.5 from me. You know, that's the high rating.
Ain't nobody gonna stop what I want, cause I get what I get. I'm my own damn boss, and dripster. This one's a soldier, his words will kill ya. Shotgun, better get the money for the kill ya. These niggas will kill ya. He tell him put a heat, bro. I hate to put him in his seat, though. You know I'm quick to pull a pistol on a
3 tracks in, and now it's feeling real solid. Do you ever see a track list like this and you're like, I know I should listen to this front to back, but I want to skip to that right now? Here's a theme you're going to hear me talk about consistently from this point forward. This was the first song that came on, and I completely got vibes of The Gift. Just certain little things were happening, and I was like, this is feeling like The Gift right now. These songs feel so practiced and cared about. You can always trust BB. I've always felt like Bizzy had such a pure and like real intentions, like past being like a rapper. Him telling the fans that, listen, all this shit's being said, but I wouldn't lie to you. You guys can always trust me and what the fuck I'm saying.
This song had Bizzy's strongest message of the album. Getting everything off of his chest. He laid down the law, drew the line in the sand. He was also defining who he is at this point, but it's also a statement. This was his statement track on the album.
I'm my own damn boss.
Yes.
Bizzy's always been his own damn boss.
This is the strongest song on the album, in my opinion. Besides, like, Nobody Can Stop Me, if you want to know Bizzy, what makes him tick, what he is, I think it's this track right here.
Wow.
I'm giving it a 9.1.
It's getting an 8.8.
Hey, that's pretty high on the Cecil scale.
They did it again with this one. This gave me The Gift.
Like, this was Heaven's movie / The Gift.
Fuck you. Every little way that I go, I don't trust you. I should fuck you, dust you. St. Clair, double block the tubsters or rush you. We don't care, we don't stop. Ready or not, keep killing them, killing them, running them in with deadly shots, giving them nothing but deadly shot, deadly shot. Ready or not, keep killing them, running them in with deadly shots, giving them nothing but deadly shot, deadly shot. Ready or not, keep killing them.
Deadly Shots is fucking fire. This is Heaven's movie level shit. This is my highest rated track on the album. As close to a perfect song as you can get. What more can you want from a Bizzy Bone song than Deadly Shots? Everything you ever wanted from Bizzy Bone. I'm gonna give you everything. You want the Bizzy? I'm giving you the Bizzy. Deadly Shots 9.8 on my Killer Cadogan. What was the last one I had in the top 10? Murder for Hire? Well, Murder for Hire just got bumped from that 10 slot, and Deadly Shots just hopped into that top 10. If I had to play somebody one track, like somebody that hasn't heard Bizzy in 25 years, like, yo, Bone's still rapping, Bizzy Bone, you playing Deadly Shots. This is the 9.8 fire. Deadly Shots, bro, 9.8. Fire!
This convinced me that we were going to be good for the rest of the album.
This is like the most complete Bizzy track that I could even think of.
He comes with the multitude of styles on it. Even though it's not as slow and soft as Shoot 'Em Up, who the fuck is singing about Deadly Shots over a fucking beat like this? Who's bringing it like this except for fucking BB Gambini? Nobody, bro.
Yeah, so I got it at 9.8. What do you have it at?
I got it at a 9.
On the Cecil scale, that's big.
What was nice about this was, even though it was more laid back, we got a little bit of that thuggish eruption.
Oh, please forgive me. You give me when we hit him unload. Shotguns go blow. Pop the flow. My earrings, cops at my door. Hello and behold, if they give me don't go. Please forgive me. You give me when we hit him unload. Shotguns go blow. Pop the flow. My earring, cops at my door. These bitches scandalous like fallen angels, just Los Angeles. Niggas, they told me that they did you dirty. Of course I could.
The way Deadly Shots ends and blends into 44, in my mind, they blended like from Eternal to Crept and We Came to Down 71, bro. And I was just like, this is Eternal, bro. Instrumental on 4/4 is so excellent.
I really felt like this was an important song for Bizzy. He talks about girls being kidnapped and these sicko rich men in the world, touching on important 2020 topics like sex trafficking. What's amazing is this is something that the guy has lived. So it's like always been in his fucking face, but it's now in all our faces.
It goes where you want it to go. The beat flowed, Bizzy flowed, everything just kind of like went where your soul wanted it to go, and you just wrote it. It was like a nice stream. And I gave it like a 9.4, bro. This was the perfect song to follow Deadly Shots, and that's why I think the rating for me is so high on it.
I can absolutely tell you, and I mean every word of this, go ahead and quote it. I haven't felt like the feeling on an album has been thought out like this since their albums in the 90s. There's no album I can think of really after Thug Mentality 1999 where you felt like the track list and how they went together. I haven't felt like that has mattered since Thug Mentality 99. This, everything feels like it was meant to be done.
Yeah.
Nothing was a mistake here. Every placement of every song was thought out. I would give this a solid 9.
That's solid. Cecil scale 9, 2 9s, 9 for the 4-4.
I've been getting it, taking it to the ceiling. I've been killing them and winning and dealing. And I've been stealing where you living. I'ma get him a rhythm and I'ma hit him. I'ma make it without looking at nothing, cause I'ma hit him up. I put a bullet in them, foot up and I'm rooted in them. I can get a branch and a book up in them. You can see me cooking them. I'm awesome. My nuances and it never stops me. The roar since I'm going up. You be going off in the dolphins. I put them in a hold the cross. It's a cross. It's a nigga flow. Since it's when he lost. I'm a soft and a mighty morph. And I'm in a raw. Never fall. Finna remember the core bone fall. Get him. You can get a fit on my thoughts past. I think I coffins. I need to be in more shit. You know my niggas boss. It's the staple on the.
This is the moment I've been waiting for. Fuck all this other shit. Fuck all this singing bullshit. This is what I want. Tear him apart, Bizzy Bone. Grab these motherfuckers by the head. Give him that shotgun fucking action. He's the king, dog. You always hear people talk Twista, Tech 9, you know, who this, who's that. You know who it is? It's fucking Bizzy Bone, dog. I don't give a fuck who you're putting on the pedestal against him. It's Bizzy Bone. Nothing proved it to me the way Godflow did.
Let me tell you like this. When I heard Godflow, I had to turn the shit off. I couldn't take it anymore. I was gonna wreck my car. Bro, when Godflow happened, I was like scared. I was like, this is only track 7. Where can you go from here? I was like, I gotta take a break. I can't. I'm scared. They even knew you couldn't take it. So they made it only less than 2 minutes long, because if it was any longer than that, you'd have a heart attack and people would be suing Bizzy Bone for wrongful deaths.
This one immediately got the skip back. I couldn't help it. There was no fucking way. I'm surprised I didn't pull over on the highway and PD Pablo right there. Like, this was the turning point of the album. This 2 minutes is what I would play to shut down whoever's favorite rapper exists. I would be like, yo, oh yeah? That was cute. Check this out. This is Bizzy Bone showing off.
It's a 9.5. You know the phrase, hold my beer. When I heard Godflow, I thought of the album cover of the mantra. Here, hold this wine that I'm drinking on this front album cover. I'm about to show y'all motherfuckers. I'm about to Brett Favre this shit on you motherfuckers. Y'all forgot about the Midwest Cowboy. I'm about to rip it on you.
I give it a 9.5 as well. It rocked my world.
She's so deceiving. This freak bitch, I can't believe it. Wanna call her Bobo, homie, she's just so deceiving. This freak bitch, wanna call her Bobo, homie, she's just this freak bitch, wanna call her Bobo, this freak bitch. You ain't slick, tryna make a nigga hit your ass. Ain't nothing like money in a Ziploc bag. Better save that shit, zip it. You don't have to say that shit, just listen. I don't give a fuck about your people. I can beat up on your brothers and your mama. She don't really know what.
Thank God they slowed it back down for me for a second. If they did that on mistake, it's a good mistake to have, because I'm like, man, they must have thought real hard. Like, Bizzy must have really been like, nah, man, you can't be putting that with another one. I'm gonna kill them all, bro. I'm gonna kill them all. You gotta slow it down, Blais. This one was a little bit different. You know, there was a lot of that shit with Bizzy's ex. I know that's something that's always kind of loomed over him. And when we look at his current relationship, Bizzy looks like a great family man, great husband, great father. It's something that I think has always sat with him, and this was his chance to clear his name fully. And again, opening up the Bizzy Bone book fully for us all to know the behind the scenes.
It's kind of like the sequel to Stalking Me, but I'll say this. They're gonna call a popo on me. This is kind of like playing on, you were saying, you know, the shoot 'em up. This is like a different aspect of the shoot 'em up.
I loved the way he sang the chorus. It all goes back to the layers. It all goes back to it kind of touching on the way that The Gift made me feel with all the different layers. Great song, 8.4.
I have it at an 8.9.
Murder is unstoppable, I think we've had enough. One minute, because there's one minute. And Mr. Undercover think that you another Mr. Motherfucker views on your YouTube from those that you use. Brother, the smoking gun is Judas, the last supper is only begun. Black Jesus, you dumb, there is only one. Don't let him crucify you, son. I really don't want the world if it's without you, love. Daddy was young, puppy.
At this point in the album, I was just thinking they're really hitting the home run here, giving people what they wanted. It has the classic Bizzy vibe. It goes where it complements Bizzy style. Like, as I'm listening to the first verse, I'm like, is he talking about Vlad TV? Everybody in the comments are always like, yeah, Vlad just keeps getting people to snitch on themselves.
Social media in general, like, I know
Yeah.
Bizzy's just like, this isn't the era that I came up in. He does it so well. He does 2020 social media better than anybody else in the group. This had that Bizzy Bone vibe. Murder is unstoppable. The way he's singing it, man, it just had an older Bizzy sound. The contrast of like what he's talking about with the overlay of that murder is unstoppable. The layering of those two things together. I hope you guys are listening to what Bizzy's telling you is gonna happen.
The elder Bizzy offering advice. Bizzy's actually giving me stuff to reflect on. He's giving me insight onto things that I wondered about, you know, like on some Tupac stuff. I'm putting this one at 8.9. Excellent track.
It gets an 8.5 from me. It's got all the elements of what you expected from a classic album in the 90s.
Big boots stompy and Bizzy Bone appareling. Apparently it's mighty close to Christmas cause they caroling. Get up off the horse with a satchel full of gold that I stole. And this'll be the story that I told. As my boots hit the snow, it was centerfolds way inside the bar. And sitting in the corner was a star. AC killer from the infamous gang. Rip the skin off your flesh and he let her out train. Dizzy fuck a bounty, I'm a bad motherfucker. Stay quick on the draw, yo yellow belly sap suckers. I'm Blais on the saddle, I'm crazy. I wish y'all would cause my gun's not.
This song, I think of Dusk Till Dawn. You're watching one movie and it's going pretty cool. And then Selma Hayek comes out and you get a whole vampire movie from that point on. This is where it all shifts. And what I love the most, what I absolutely love the most, I like when I hear something different and Bizzy's cool new voice. I could go for more songs like with that voice, with this whole new character that he's created. And that new instrumental that comes in was like so hypnotic to me. And I love that hypnotic sound, the acoustic guitars that were playing, excellent touch to it. The second part of the song was like an improvement on the first song. Vintage Bizzy that people wanted.
Rapid fire, double pistol, 12 shot, destruction of terror in Bizzy Bone, thuggish eruption, guns go bang. When he said, I hit him with everything, even the kitchen, couldn't have been more factual. That's how I felt in the moment. I'm like, he's not talking shit to like Amigo right there. He's talking about me right now. He's hitting me with everything, even the fucking kitchen. This is the perfect follow-up to Ghetto Cowboy. But just like any good movie, this shit started off the Midwestern, and then we got a Django level gunfight. The rest of the song, it's a good fucking thing they didn't put God Flow in this song back to back, or I would die. It's everything that I wanted to fucking hear. It's got that whoa whoa. Beginning had fun Ghetto Cowboy novelty, and then all of a sudden he sets it off.
It's a 9.5.
Interesting enough, it also gets a 9.5 for me.
Community, it'll make you so rich. As dick sucking sucker moves. Nigga, this ain't no wave. Heavily influenced kids influence some of the youngest brains. Yeah, me and the Goonies broke up. But don't get your panties choked up. And don't let my children get you twisted, bitch. It'll never be another bone thug. Be another bone thug. Be purpose, it'll get you stumped. Better be conscious, better be honest. Nigga, this Sonic, better pay homage. It'll never be another bone thug.
The greatness of the rapid fire of Django going into Shotgun, it almost felt like the way the Art of War had those small setup songs that dropped you into what you want. This song pulled me in such a way, whatever effects on there, and then it hits the Ouija voice for like a half second, and then Bizzy is just angrily like, this is like demon Bizzy shit, okay? When he's just like, I'll pull out pistol after pistol into the police seat. Like, he don't give a fuck. Probably one of my favorite songs on the album. Bizzy doesn't get down with the 2020 rappers wearing dresses, rappers having purses. You're gonna get fucking served off that shit. That's dick sucking moves. I'ma pull out pistol after pistol into the police scene.
He fucking meant that so dang hard to the point where it was like, I don't even give a fuck what kind of repercussions are gonna come from this. This is what I feel. The way he said, it'll make you so rich. You sell out motherfuckers. You
dick sucking sucker moves.
The anger that he had, it was more on principle. It wasn't like he was hating on any kind of group of people. It was more on like decision making.
Bizzy is just so fucking pissed that there are rappers being compared to him, and he just feels like they're a gimmick. He's like, they don't rap. They're wearing dresses. They're selling out for the LGBTQ community. That's dick sucking sucker moves.
How dare you even say that to me?
There will never be another Bone Thug. He starts singing that mantra part, all in that high and shit, and the overlays during it is him repeatedly saying there will never be another Bone Thug. If you thought Fake Love, I Am Not Them is about Bone, you gotta be fucking wrong, because there will never be another Bone Thug.
When you want an artist to give you raw, without any filter, holding nothing back, BB Gambini, he destroyed it.
The contrast between that's dick sucking sucker moves to
I surprisingly gave it an 8.25.
9.7. I like that there's a big contrast between us.
They not. Cause all you real niggas really ain't real niggas. They not. I know you see these bitches that's on Instagram, and you wanna look just like them, and that is the plan, to make you feel like this is normal when I'm just a fan. But I can tell you all that superficial shit'll never lock you in a real man. I've been with bitches only wanted me for fame, because the bitch she was a thought, I let her flame, bruh. And you my mans and all. I remember when Easy died, we had no plans at all. We went from
Call it Blais, call it Bizzy, call it Bizzy and Blais. Or once again, we're investigating brand new territory with Bizzy that I don't think we've really heard. I thought this was very cool to hear Bizzy like this. I thought it was cool that it was called Unplugged, because it felt double meaning. Like, yeah, it is him over just like an acoustic guitar. But the subject matter here brings us right back to that shoot 'em up feel of, he's not just singing some sing-songy shit right now. He's kind of going in. This song's really good. Like, he's feeding the topic here.
All of the interviews that he did surrounding this album, I don't know if he consciously or subconsciously did it, but as I keep referring back to like the Fat Joe interview or the Breakfast Club interview, it felt like he was talking about the subject matter of the mantra. These songs weren't just there just to write something. They all had a purpose, and they all came from the spirit. He was actually giving you a piece of him.
I like the skits, and I like at the end that Bizzy kind of goes crazy, and the announcer guy is just like, does he have a gun? That's still like that voices in my head Bizzy Bone. Bizzy's always kind of unplugged as a person. He's not plugged in. He's going to say what he wants. Like an 8.6.
It's an 8.99. They're giving me what I had said I wanted, so I'm loving it.
That's track 12, and there's nothing skippable for me.
staying amazing. So I go get high. We fully awakened, the devil shaking. All of the battles in Revelation, nigga, this sawed-off gangster, stop playing with me. Lay and wish, be ready for war. Whoever the toughest flesh is playing ball. I'm attempting to get the new and prove the who is who in the fuck, y'all. Fuck the pistol, we gon' pass the bitch ahead. You niggas will bleed blood, to put one in your chest and leave you dead. I'ma be back like you a see, eyes red. Revenge, you niggas gon' have to murder me.
I love this shit, bro. The way he sings that chorus, he's talking to me. He's telling me, bro. He's telling me I'm the fucking man. I was really head over heels for this. This isn't usually the shit that I love. I love that he sang the chorus so great.
Aspects of it felt very Gift era. Near the end, there was like these piano chords. I thought that was cool. It's the first album track that I've heard.
Amazing did a 9.4 for me.
8. It's like a 7.9 and 8.
A 7.9. It's hilarious because, like I said, it just raises a certain feeling of positivity, and I don't know, it gives me a serotonin rush when I hear it. I get a big smile. I give it a 9.4. It just raises a certain spirit, and I think it's hilarious that we're so polar opposite on such a harmony song.
Listen to no one. Getting money is lovely. Getting famous is ugly. These niggas can't handle it, they get dismantled, can't manage it. They can't even salvage their family. Niggas were savages, now they are living lavish, getting cabbage. And I knew, nigga, this paradise ain't in Paris. Nothing pretty about business, just let me go. Anyone wanna come blend with me? Anyone wanna contend with me? I'm going wherever the universe sending me. I'm good in the hood with the city on. Flashing and lazy and crazy bomb.
The first time I heard it, I kept feeling old. I was like, man, I'm young, bro, but I ain't Bizzy Bone young, man. This guy's reverse aging. It's a conceptual song too. So like I was real curious to see Bizzy stick to a concept. And again, I felt enlightened. I felt like I was learning. He was offering his wisdom and I was receiving it. I don't want to experience these emotions that I'm having right now. It made me realize that I'm not young anymore, but I ain't old either.
It did the complete opposite for me. This shit made me feel so free as a person. I'm like, this is what the fuck I'm talking about, dog. Like, I'm Peter Pan. The numerical value of my age has nothing to do with my spirit. Bizzy understands me. The way he sings it, and then the way he sings I'm young, I'm like, you got me, dog. If it's gonna be harmony, this is the way I want it. It makes me feel immortal.
That's awesome.
I will agree that he's kicking a lot of knowledge for, I think, young rappers. I think for his sons and nephews in Bloodline Harmony. He's been professional with Ruthless Records at the age of 15. He's gone through a lot of stages. He's gone through a lot of money. This isn't a guy that lived a regular life. He's had to go through the motions of this moment's gonna last forever. We're superstars to rebuilding as an independent rapper, you know, almost 25 years later. I'll tell you right now that this was a 9.5 for me.
I gave it an 8.3.
Very giftish to me. I know I keep going with that. When I think of certain songs and a style and the delivery, those early Bizzy Bone albums go back to, he was surrounded by great engineers, great producers. They really built great projects back then. This just feels like that, which was one of the best times in Bone for me. Shit like The Gift, and it just played nonstop. It ranked really, really fucking high.
You can fuck on my friend, my baby mama's looking, baby, let that bitch try to trip. She lick your pussy, give a fuck, I'll never fuck her again. I'ma go off like I just started, you don't know what you done. Your little punches ain't affect me, I ain't even begun. Nigga, I'm a real guns, who in my dough? I got my shawty, I'm telling you niggas Takashi. I twirl the pop-up like I ain't never been normal, cause this disorder, bipolar. I'ma watch him play sober, he in a fitting law coma. Nigga, never again, keep getting paper, cause I'ma keep getting paper, let's begin. I've been around and I've been down, I let him laugh and try to.
I love the title and how different the title is than what the song is. The song is called If I Had a Wish, which sounds like such a sweet Disney tale. And instead it's, if I had a wish, I wish these motherfuckers would step to me.
It reminds me of The Gift style. In fact, it reminds me of Don't Doubt Me. 3 of the bones dissed me. I don't give a fuck. We got history. I thought of that line. It was Shotgun, right? So Shotgun happens, and I felt like if I had a wish, he still wasn't done beating on people.
We spent 14 songs, and not just this, but Carbon Monoxide, with him acknowledging the existence of these new era rappers. They think they're the greatest group. Bizzy says Bone's the greatest group. It became almost violent. You had guns involved. There was that thing between Lazy Bone and 21 Savage, and then it went away. To me, this was the declaration of, yeah, we can have all that bullshit, but at the end of the day, you guys aren't really stepping to me. We can have all this music bullshit you want. We can compare albums sold and chains, and we can do all that. But you motherfuckers are never really gonna step up to BB Gambini. This took a 9.4.
I used to live in LA, I know where I'm from this Cleveland city, Bone wouldn't be one hell of a gun. And ain't no sense in doing it if it ain't fun. And ain't no sense in making it big and then brewing it, keep it thug. I got a plan, if you can come, sun up, sundown, that's the way they come around. With their hands out, sun up to sundown, that's the way they come around. With their hands out, sun up to sundown, that's the way they come around. With their.
He absolutely kills it. If this is the type of Bizzy Bone that you love, he served it the fuck up on this for you. This is like an 8.4, 8.5 range. This was the one that I was like, it doesn't remind me of Bizzy of the old, like it just reminds me of like Bizzy Bone in general. It's a very good song. Everything that I really love, I've been able to pick out a standout feature, whether it was something in the beat or something in his flow or something in his voice. This one was cool. It was just riding ass Bizzy Bone shit. There's just not much I can say about it. I will say this. Blais helped capture the sound that we felt was missing for so long. And he learned so much from Carbon Monoxide that it's like, This is a really complete album. In fact, you wouldn't want to remove a song like this from the Mantra. You need this song here. It shows off the 360 degrees of Bizzy.
It's a track that needs to happen. It's a chilling track. It's a conceptual song. It needs to be there.
It fits in with the grand scheme of the whole thing. There hasn't been a bad song so far.
This is my lowest tier. Amazing with 7.9. I'm Young with 8.3. If I Had a Wish with 8. And No More Handouts with 8.5.
Be mellow, you know I got plenty more. Straight to the point, finna get to this joint. Fuck what they heard, I got many more. Aiming in pain, bloody bodies on the wall and the floor. I got Wakanda water, but it's locked with a steel door. He don't want real war, Leatherface with a chain, what we here for? Gorillas will get you and kill yours. Niggas been dying for years, man, I've been crying for years. I don't bury my niggas, I carry my niggas to heaven and follow my peers. Told me to stop what I'm doing, I looked at my lady, said, baby, can you hold my beer? Niggas is...
What a phenomenal title, first of all. If Vegas had a betting line on whether or not this song was going to deliver, I was going to go all in. I love the live sounding guitar. We're just at the end, and he's just speaking into the mic this cool shit. This song worked, and it's one of my favorites on the album. So I was digging it. I give it a 9.2.
Yo, this flows a little different. This feels a little bit different. Nobody's lyrical anymore. Nobody's spiritual anymore. I tried to break down why it ended this way. And I was like, well, because he's the champion, bro. He just brought you through a 16-song Rocky style comeback and crushed it the whole way. And this kind of like wrapped up the entire Mantra.
Bizzy has like a whole other rock career that he has in him. I'm just kind of sneaking that into everybody's mind there, including Bizzy and Blais's mind, that, you know, maybe you want to try more stuff like Interpret the Surfer and Bizzy Bone Unplugged.
Just when you thought he covered every base, he's like, oh, but there's more. What'd you rate this?
It's in my 9s. It's everything I wanted. It's the exploration that I want, and it did it right. They don't always hit it right, but this one hit it right.
8.99 for me. Almost a 9. There was too much to say, and I've been waiting to say what I'm about to say until we got through it all, because I wanted people to hear my entire feelings. But I'm going to say it, and I mean it. This is the best Bizzy Bone album since The Gift.
Wow.
This is the best Bizzy Bone album since The Gift. There was something special about the very beginning of Bizzy and what he did and how he sounded and how it made you feel. And that feeling, can you get that feeling back? Like, part of it just came from, you were young, he was young, it was that song, it was that time. You may not be able to replicate that. This was complete replication. I hope we get more Bizzy Bone albums, but if this was the last Bizzy Bone album that happened, I would be completely good with it. This would be the equivalent of being the heavyweight champion and walking out with your belt. I could not be more proud of Bizzy Bone or Blais. So much props to Blais. We literally had him on and he manifested this moment. I don't want to be that shot caller guy, but when you and I saw YNTG, we said, this guy's special. I knew that Blais was going to be important. I could have never guessed how important. If I said it, I meant it. This is my favorite album since The Gift.
Wow, bro. The Gift. Holy smokes. But you know, if you think about it, anybody that thinks that's preposterous, go ahead and rank any of them. Anything after The Gift, put it against the Mantra, and you tell me what album stands up song for song, pound for pound. 17 tracks, no interludes, no nothing. 17 Bizzy Bone tracks, all solid production, no garbage, no filler. So props to Blais, props to Bizzy Bone for delivering the Mantra.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Beyond the Harmony, beyondtheharmony.com. I am Cecil West with the one and only
Jonathan Lippe.
And this was the motherfucking Mantra. Make sure that you go get that Mantra. Support Bizzy, support Blais, beyondtheharmony.com. And we are out.
Beyond the harmony for the fans we celebrate.